Today I'm going to show you how to take a RetiCam smartphone mount with a few dollars of parts, modify it to work with an iPad. So let's get started. Okay, my idea was basically to take a RetiCam smartphone mount and turn it into an iPad mount. And what I did, I bought this kit, but it'll work for it. And this is the smartphone mounting kit. It comes with a mini ball head, the tripod mount, the hot shoe adapter, and then the parts for both the regular size and the XL size. So we're just going to take this stuff out. So this is the ball mount, and this is the hot shoe adapter. So we're just going to put that aside. And then this is the bolt and the pins for the regular size mount. We're just going to put that aside. So basically, the idea was to take the threaded rod and cut it to length that I need to make this an iPad fit in here. You could do it either portrait or landscape mode. In this case, I'm going to do it for landscape mode. And then you basically take the threaded rod, and then you can take these wing nuts. Both of these are less than $2 at Home Depot. I bought this knurled threaded knob at Amazon just to make it look a little better, although the threaded rod still doesn't look that good. But anyway, so we're going to take this apart, just so you can see. And this bolt is 1024 coarse thread. And I'll show you how I determined that at Home Depot. I got a shot of where I took the bolt because I couldn't exactly figure it out. So these pins are plastic. Alright, basically my idea was to take the threaded rod, cut it into 3 pieces, and 2 of the pieces will go to replace the plastic rods that I guess they provide stability in that direction and maybe that direction. And then the third one will go thread through there. And I want to just point out the studs, for lack of a better term, that come from RetiCam, they're threaded, and then they have a shaft here. So in this case, when you thread these in, they stop because this part gets bigger. So there they stop. In this solution, we have threaded rod, not threaded stud, so it threads all the way through. So what that would allow you to do, if you didn't care about things sticking out the bottom, you could use this whole length of threaded rod if you want to and make it fit anything, because it just keeps threading. You'll see it's going to come through the end there, see? So, but what I wanted to do was just make it so it doesn't come past, so I can mount it on a tripod for an iPad. Because if it sticks out past here, you won't be able to mount it on a tripod. So, but you could do it that way if you wanted to. You could have a real wide range of, but I wanted to not have it not come past there. So, and at the minimum length that I need, actually I'll show you how I'm going to do this here. So I'm going to thread it through till just before it sticks out. Then I'm going to slide this on. This is how I measured. So take the iPad. Now this is just a silicone case, so you just want to measure for whatever iPad you have. If my calculations are correct, this should give me an adjustment range of 1 inch, because this is 1 inch long and it's at the bottom. So that's the shortest, and then you would, when you back the rod out, you would get 1 inch longer. Okay, so in this case you could also, by not having the rod stick out the bottom, you can mount to a tripod. And using these wing nuts, which are threaded through, they would thread all the way down. So you could also have it mounted on a tripod and have a length of adjustability. In this case, I want my daughter to be able to mount her iPad on here, so I'm going to make it custom for the iPad cases that we have. And so I just put it here, I squeeze it together, and I'm going to measure. I have to put my finger here, lift this up a little bit so it's in the grooves. Okay, so this is 7.5 inches long, and I just need to add, in my case, what I'm doing for the distance this is going to thread into this knurled knob, which on Amazon it says 3/8 of an inch, but I measured mine. I guess it depends on how it's machined. This actually went in 7/16 of an inch. So my distance is going to be 7.5 plus 7/16 of an inch. And then the support rods, they go in here, and they are, I'm gonna measure because I don't want it to have to bottom out. So it's the distance on there that it sticks in is 1.1 inches. Okay, I cut my rods. So these wound up to be, in the case that I'm doing this for, the center threaded rod, which will act as like the bolt, is 7 7/8 long, and the support rods are 6 7/8 long. So basically 1 inch shorter. So let's go ahead and put this together. I cleaned up the ends with a file, and I have a thread file, so that made it a little easier, but you can get in the threads with a regular file just by carefully cutting in the grooves. And you basically just want it to be able to thread on there and on the end without having any jagged edges. As long as it threads, you're good to go. Oops. Put like that. This is threaded. Now let's see. Hopefully these, yeah, it works because they don't, they're not too short, the outer ones. It'd be nice if this was black, but I couldn't find any like steel threaded stud or whatever. It would have been nice. Not for 1024 course. I found it for other sizes. Okay, so there's my mount. Now it's not quite through the bottom, it's holding pretty steadily. Probably could be a little bit shorter, but I think that's going to work because I think we have all these silicone cases, and then if you have a harder case, anyway. And so you can mount this on a tripod, you can stand it up, use a Gorilla Pod to mount it pretty much anywhere. Now that people are taking more video with their iPad, and you could also do it, make a longer length so you could do it in portrait mode. And I'll just show you how, I'm not going to put the iPad back in, but I'll just show you how this looks with the wing nut option. I like the look of that knurled knob, but again, it'd be nice if everything was black, but this would also work too. And again, that would give you infinite adjustability. You could have this rod as long as you wanted. Obviously not the sport rods, it can only go as short as the 1 inch shorter than the distance you want to close it to. So that's it. That's my mount, my modification rather, of the RetiCam smartphone mount to hold an iPad. Thanks for watching. Watch at the end. I'm going to have links, or not links, I'm going to show all the SKUs for everything that I bought. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a good day.